we'll see what happens. This quite the fancy rig here. We've got a kill switch on it, on and off switch on it. I'll see if there's any juice in that battery. I don't think I have a wrench with me to tighten that cable down, but I'll just see what it does anyway. Oh my goodness, what's this? Hello. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a buzz. I'll be able to throttle a few times. Like I said, I've never driven this rig, so I don't even know what to expect. Well, I expect a dead battery. That's what. Okay, I'm gonna go get a different battery because I don't trust that one. I'll be back. Okay, let's try this again. I got a different battery. This one came out of the little Subaru, my little mouse mobile. So we'll throw it in there and give it a try. See if we have any better luck. Tighten those clamps down a little bit, and I'll probably shut the camera off here until I get things squared away and get ready. Maybe not. Maybe we can go. We'll keep it rolling. Yeah, it's a scorcher today. Like I said, it's 94 at my elevation, which means down in Wenatchee I'm at 2,370 feet. And Wenatchee's about 800 feet. And it's always way hotter down there, at least 10 degrees. So, okay, switch on. Let's see what happens. See if anything happens, I guess is what I should say. I have no idea if the accelerator pump works on that carb. I don't know anything about this rig. Well, that was tough, wasn't it? How about that? Looks like we need a little gasoline. Well, one thing we don't have AC. I can tell you that right now. Okay. Somebody wanted to see my junk pile. Who was it? Said, I know you got some junk back there, Ken. Well, you're right. Whoever that was. Was that Sean C. Farm, or however that works? Sean Farm? I think he's the one that mentioned that. He wanted to see my junk pile. He said, I know you got some stuff back there. Alright, what's going on? We got no gears? I don't know what's going on. This is one of Brown's famous installs here. That appears to be park. I think we're completely out of gas. Yeah, this thing's bone dry, so no sense running the battery down. I'll go ahead and put some gas in it and we'll try it again. I'm not sure why it didn't want to shift out. Maybe the linkage fell off or something. Yeah, this thing is hot. It's black, man. It's black and it's hot on the inside. Okay, here we are again. I put some gas in the tank, and unlike Brown, I put about a thimbleful in the carburetor. I didn't feel the need to pour it all over the engine, but it starts, but it doesn't move. We got a hesitation in it too, to get rid of that, but no, we have no gears. That should be park. That should be reverse. neutral, drive, low, another gear. I guess the next thing to do is call under there and see if the linkage fell off of this thing. Or call Brown and ask him what the secret is. Huh. Alright. I guess it's a fail. It's a start, but it's not a drive. It's a drive fail. I'll check the training fluid. I'll check the linkage first, and I'll check the training fluid, see where we're at. Who knows? I may have to call Brown and see what he can remember about it. Alright, that's enough for now. Well, the linkage appears to be hooked up. I mean, I got as close as I could. I got right up against the exhaust. I know that. I fried a little spot on my hand there. But I can't tell that the linkage is anything wrong there. I don't think so. I'll give it a pump or two. But I did check the tranny, and it appears to be bone dry. So I'm going to go down and get some tranny fluid, dump in it. Make sure Brown's got the motor mounts in it. Things of that nature. I don't much like the looks of this wiring. It's always tough around headers. But I'll make sure that doesn't burn up. Alright, I'm going to get some tranny fluid and we'll try her one more time, I guess. Man, I'll tell you, it's a scorcher out here. The only place really fit to be right now is over there on my patio by that waterfall in the shade. That's where a person ought to be. Sit out here in this baking hot sun, messing with a stinking old blazer. Don't want to move. Poor Impala, poor girl. I've been giving her a little love. I've been driving it some. Got the S10 back on the road, the harmonic balancer back on it, and the belts and pulleys back on, and got it. I took it for a test drive, and all seems to be well. Alright, see if I can find some transmission fluid. Okay, I put a quart in it, and it's to want to move now. So I think I want to get down on some level ground. Yeah, how about that? It must have a pretty bad leak, because Brown drove it up here and parked it 3 months ago, 2.5 months ago. So maybe that rear seal's shot. I'm thinking we put new ones in though, front and rear, before we put that tranny in. I mean, that would be the normal thing to do, but you know, Brown's not exactly normal. So at any rate, it moves under its own power, so I'm going to pull it in there where it's in the shade and air up some tires and check some fluids and a few things like that. See what that racket is. Okay, well, we got it to move anyway. Don't smoke. Sounds good. Don't smoke. That's a good sign. Alright, now I gotta go walk all the way up there and get my hoopy. Two electric fans. I don't know if that's gonna do it or not. A day like this. Pretty toasty out here. That thing sounds pretty good. Dual exhaust all the way back. The headers. It's a hot rod, I guess. Well, this is my maiden voyage. I've never driven this thing. I've owned it for, let's see, over a year, I guess. Never drove it. Haha. Well, training's shifting out good now. Just got a little 2-barrel on there. Needs a performer intake and a 4-barrel. Probably wake this thing up. Oh, it sounds good anyway. I don't know if it is good, but it sure sounds good. See, the temperature bothers me on this thing. That's already up to, I don't know what, 205, I guess. And you know, I'm just old school, and I just want them to run 180, and I can't get them to run 180. I was creeping up to 210. I don't know. That green bean did the same thing, got up to 210 or so, but it never did boil over. But it just runs hotter than I think it should. So does this one. Well, it's dropping back down now a little bit, of course, coasting downhill. But I'm not going to get too far from the house until I see what that temperature does. Seems to be good. Windshield could take a little washing. Well, let's back her on down to the house. Yeah, see that temperature creeps up there. I don't like that. That's too hot. It shouldn't be that hot. It's 210 or 220, maybe. No, 215. Yeah, something like that. But it doesn't boil over. So I know with a closed system, and it'll run hotter under pressure without boiling over. So maybe it's okay, but like I said, I'd just like everything to run about 180, 190. I'd like that a whole lot better. Sounds like we need some power steering fluid too. I don't know, Kerwood. You're talking about getting this rig for your grandson. Man, I don't know if this is I don't know if this is a very good rig for a kid's first car. anyway, I guess we'll let you watch the video, Kurtwood, and see what you think about it. I'm sure that boy's grandma will be really excited about it. See, that thing gets hot, but it don't boil over. I don't know. If that's good or not. That's showing 220. I just don't like that. Anyway, tell me what you think, Kurtwood. How about come to the conclusion that we got a bad temp gauge? You see that little red dot right there on that valve cover? Look at that. That thing's not even hot. And that temp gauge in there is showing 130 degrees. That inch is about 180, right where it ought to be. Look at that. Nothing wrong with that. Let's check the radiator cap. Even with the cap, what do we got? 100 and 120, 121. This valve covers 170. Even that cylinder head is only 200 degrees. And that's right up close to the exhaust, so you know that motor's not running hot. We got a bad gauge. That gauge is showing 230. It ain't right, folks. It just ain't right. Alright, enough of that.